Good morning, everybody. How are we all today? It is Wanda here with today's tarot. Welcome everyone from Australia, the UK, the US, South Africa, Asia, America, wherever you're hopping on from right now or listening to the replay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all today? I'm hoping that you are well, and I'm just wondering if I can move my camera a little bit so I'm not looking like I'm chopped off. How are you all? How have you been? This morning is Friday morning, and it is Q&A. I was hoping to be, for myself, I was hoping to be traveling up to 6 hours north from where I live to visit my grandchildren. But I have a little bit of a cold at the moment, and I'm thinking of taking some time out for myself, and so I'll be heading off next weekend. How are you all? Are you glad it's Friday? It's Friday here in Sydney time. So all of you, and I just looked at the time and it was 1:11 on the live. So I said that in the perfect moment. So how are you all? I'm so glad that you're here today because I've got Q&A. So if you've got a question that you want answered, by all means, please pop it in the comments box, and do it now so that I can go through it and read it. Otherwise, if it comes up too late, I won't read it. I don't know whether you've done lives before, but it's something I haven't mastered yet. All right, so I'm going to do today's cards, and I'm shuffling away, and very quickly, I just wanted to share with you, those of you who are single, you know, whether you're, excuse me, whether you're looking for love in your life, looking for partnership, or if you're looking for someone to share your life with, if you're in that stage where you're looking to settle down. We very often in the spiritual community have talked about the twin flame. And I'm going to be brutally honest here, I've never heard of such bullshit in all my life. Because when we look at the majority of people, all of us, when we're in a relationship, the beginning of a relationship is always beautiful, but we are in relationships to learn. We are in relationships to understand more about ourselves and getting to the center of the mandala, which is all understanding, all love, all compassion, all enlightenment. And so when we are in relationships, some of us may have been blessed by being able to attract into our life somebody who is on our level, because that is only what we will attract. And so a twin flame, as the understanding is maybe someone who comes into your life where you have the biggest lessons with, and you may not stay with that person. There's a big misunderstanding there. And so when I go to do readings for a lot of women and men, they're looking for that one person. And that is insane. That is almost like setting yourself up for failure. What you want to be looking for is someone who is on your level. And that changes all the time because we are continually and forever expanding, ever learning. Now, for relationships that have lasted the test of time, it is because they have grown together. That is what makes the difference. And if you want to call that the twin flame, then that's what it is. But it's not like you suddenly are here and then you suddenly meet somebody, and that meeting of somebody, and oh my God, you know, whenever we are in a relationship from the beginning, like I said, it's super special, right? And the endorphins are having a, you know, party. You know, we all know that. We've all been through that. But just remember that we are in relationships for a time, and there's nothing actually set. And especially in this moment now, especially in this time of the world right now, that we will more than, unless your partner or unless your lover is able to move and grow with you as you move and grow, then you begin to, the distance between you opens up, and It makes it obvious. And so what makes relationships spectacular is the movement that both can grow together. Does that make sense? And that is the idea of the twin flame. Not right there and then everything is perfect. No, 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 no. You build towards that. There's no such thing as perfect anyway. It's perfect as you say. It's perfect as you decide. It's as perfect as you are or not, whatever that might mean. And try and eliminate the word perfect, because everything in this moment is, you choose it. It's good. In this moment, I could choose to feel shitty, all right, or I could choose to feel beautiful, or I could choose to feel enlightened. I can choose to feel at peace at that every moment. I hope that makes sense. And yes, Shelley, you're right. You know, relationships are here to help us grow. They're here to help us transform, right? Transform from who we are right now to the next level. And it doesn't matter if it's good and bad. You know, we live in this world of yin and yang. It doesn't always have to be good. It doesn't always have to be bad. But when there's like testing times of growth, then you work with it or not. Everything's a choice. I hope that makes sense. So, you know, if you're that kind of girl or you're the kind of guy who's been waiting for the twin flame, forget it. Go out and meet the next person. It could be over a coffee, and that might be the turning point of your life. Does that make sense? Okay. Whoa, look at this. Okay, we've got the high priest with us today. And what does the high priest talk about? The high priest is actually in the card. He's like the counselor. He's like the marriage celebrant. Okay, so why is this come up? Now, there's several reasons. Number one, the first thing that comes to my intuitive feeling is that we are here to learn to marry ourselves. I know that sounds super weird, but we are here to learn to be in communion with ourselves, to touch the very depth of ourselves, to fall in love with ourselves. And he is here because he represents that communion. He represents that connection. So very often in a tarot reading, if someone was, you know, wondering if the guy or the woman that they were dating would say yes, then this would be a definite yes. So on the material level where we live, you could be asked to go to a wedding. And I know that's happening in our family right now. We've got a few weddings coming up in the next 12 months. So that's happening. It could be something that you're going to get invited to a wedding or an engagement party or some kind of a connection. It could even be linked to like when children get baptized, or they have a special, there's a special celebration where there's a connection of several people together, right? So when he comes up, he is like the overseer. And so if you've had a question, you know, deep in your heart regarding anything in your life that has been affecting you the way you are right now, be rest assured that when this guy shows up, the answer will be very clear. It's almost like you've got all the guardian angels and all the divine masters all with you to help you make this next step. Does that make sense? So it's a sense of you coming to your own church, or you coming to your own person, you coming to your own love, and that is powerful. And isn't that funny? You know, I did my little prayer this morning to ask my guides to come in and help me. And what I still didn't know what I was going to be talking about today until now. And look, this is all connected. So it's just amazing. So that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Another thing I want to just mention to you, that when he shows up, it also means that in terms of your working life, if you're choosing to retire, do it. If you are choosing, or you're feeling that you should be doing something a little bit more connected to who you are as a person, that the work that maybe you're doing on the planet right now is not serving you, and you feel like there's something else, go explore where that calling is, because that's there for a reason. So listen to that guidance, because he's here to help it manifest. So if you've been thinking about starting that soap stall at the markets, or you've been thinking about inventing something, do it now. Have a go. Don't give up, because he is here to help you with that. And it's the divine energy that is coming up. So if you love this message, give me some love hearts. Yeah, give me those beautiful love hearts. All right, so who am I going to read for today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've got a lady here called Stephen. Oh, sorry. There's two of you. Hang on. Terry Kelly. Sorry. Stephen, I'm sorry about that, but I'll do the two of you together. Thank you for the love hearts, people. Loving it. So good to see you engaged on the lives. It's wonderful. So, Terry, this is for you. I don't know whether I've read for you or not because I can't remember. But this is for both Stephen and Kerry. And we all know that because I'm reading right now, if you're on and you're listening and you're live with me, this card is for you as well. Here we go. It's the angels and guides of awareness. What does that mean? What it means is there is an essence of your beingness right now. If you've been struggling, it means that what you're doing is eliminating some ownership of past lives, if you're into past lives. And what it means is you have the potential now to let that go. You don't need to go into it and figure out, oh my God, I was stabbed in the back and, or I was hunted down and murdered in an alley. No, it's not about that at all. What it is actually about is you can just, if you've had that feeling about past lives, that you are, or you don't even know it, but sometimes you can repeat it in this life. And we're letting that go. We are all disconnecting from that matrix in this time right now. We are all disconnecting. This because we are ascending, and that means we're becoming our own enlightened. So when we become when we become enlightened, so does planet Earth. That this whole reason for us being here right now is to liberate us from the slavery, liberate us from the programs, liberate us from the matrix. And that's what's happening with this card. So what does it mean? Be aware of it. That know that if you've had any obstacles in your way, that you are now you're going to watch them melt away. They're going away. Because you're raising your vibration, you're doing everything you can to become more enlightened, and that is just so important. Your future outcomes are based on this, so you're growing at every soul level age, if you like. And so what it's calling you to do is to be aware and to be alive in that and enjoy the process. So when I look at these two cards together, so what I want to say to Steve and forgotten the girls now. I'm sorry. I've had so much happening in my head. But whoever I was reading for, you two, yeah, Steve and was it Kelly? What I want to say to you is this, that these two together speak volumes, that you are guided, that you listen to that guidance, that we all have our guides. And they all come here to help us. It's not just you alone. We have that beautiful spiritual support, if you like. They can look like angels, they can look like little, jelly beans if they need to, however they show up. All right, but this is just beautiful for us to remember who we are and remembering to be aware. Wake up. I highly recommend that you guys get this book called The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen. I keep thinking Vishen. He's the big CEO of Mind Valley. What's his last name again? Vishen Lakhani, I think his name is, something like that. The book is brilliant. It's absolutely bloody brilliant what this guy is exploring. He's really out of the box kind of thinker, and he is really at the forefront of bringing the juice to us all. And here's another one. There's several of them. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Hi, Michelle. I hope you're still on, darling. Anyway, here it is all today for you, that your guides are with you. You're being guided. You just got to tap into it and ask them for their assistance. They're always there. And that your past life will now be complete. if you've been feeling like there's something else you need to do, literally it's almost over. So you can now, even though you may not have consciously been aware of that. So I hope that makes sense. If I'm not making sense to you and you're going, what the hell are you talking about, Wanda? Then private message me, and I'll try and answer it as best I can. All right, so that is that for today. And now we're doing the Q&A. So let's get to it. Okay, question. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Hi, Serena. I hope you're still on. Such a wonderful lady. Love it. Okay, Trish, I've got you here. How do I get my mindset into the right direction to release weight? What a perfect question. To release weight is letting go, and you can actually program your body for that. You can program your body. I'd have a look at Vishan's work. He's got a lot on weight loss on mindvalley.com. So check that out, number one. And number two, I know that you can actually visualize yourself. You can actually train your body. Dr. Joe Dispenza is another one that I follow with my heart, because he's at the forefront of marrying science and spirituality together. And so for him, he may have some answers to help you along with that weight loss. So if you write your intention, for example, Trish, I am, 65 kilos and I'm feeling absolutely fabulous and healthy. And then when you're doing that meditation, you're visualizing yourself. And it's not just a meditation you do once a month, it's twice a day. Every minute you put water in your mouth, every time you eat. And this is going to help my body. My body is healthy. My body is a good weight for me. Does that make sense? So that's how I would start. That's my suggestion anyway. I hope that's been helpful. Okay, so let me see. I'm just trying to move this thing and it's stuck. Oh my God, what a moment to get stuck. Hang on. Hello, Rob. Hi, Robin. I hope you're still on, darling. I'm now just trying to have a look through the feed. Okay, now, Susanna, you said, can I have a reading, please? Now, if you want a reading, personal message me. I'm happy to help you there. No problem. I've got some specials for an hour reading if you want an hour reading with me. And I just want to let you know that when I pull out the cards, I'm not doing magic, okay? The magic comes from you. All right, I help you along the way. So my tarot readings are very much listening and working with your soul to get you to the next step, whatever that might be. I call myself like the first wave. So you drop your bags here at the airport of Wanda, and then I go, right, now this is where you need to go. This is the next step for you. Right, and then I hand you over to somebody else. But it's like a combination of tarot and coaching call. So it's not just something I'm plucking out of the air. I'm really working with your soul energy, and I talk to the soul. I don't talk to your mind, because that's all full of crap half the time anyway. So, when I'm talking to you for that change, and I even ask your permission before I start the reading, can I be very straightforward with you? Because what I get with the the lead up to the reading is, and then I'm ready to go. What you have written tells me so much about you and what has happened to you already. And so that's how I start the reading. And so I will give you gold nuggets inside that. And then you take those away and I'll give you some directions. And I've got some of my clients who now work with me on a weekly basis. And I'm sort of like their accountability coach, and there's no BS at all. If you muck up and you carry on, boom, relationship is gone, because I only want people who really want to do something about themselves. And and that's just another reflection of you stopping yourself. You're self-sabotaging because you want to stay in that spot. And that's all up here in the loopy mind of, ring-a-ring-a-rosy. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, now I'm not saying, so I've spoken about Trish. I'll do one more question. Yes. Oh, great. There's a mind, thank you, Michelle. There's for Trish, there's a Mind Fit course with Mind Valley, darling. So check that out. Oh, I love that. Oh, Kalisha, I'm donating weight to the universe. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've actually lost 3 kilos myself because I've been doing it, retraining my cells. I've been feeling really great, actually. Been feeling amazing. Okay, well, look, I'm not seeing any other questions, and it looks like you guys are all wonderful. That makes my heart sing. So everybody, I'll just show you the last 2 cards. Oh, have I put them away? I have. I've put them away already, but I just want to open up. Have you ever seen this abundance book? I'm going to read one more. I'm just going to go like this and see if there is a special message for us all about abundance. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is something that comes up wonderfully in this book. What is your belief about money? What are your beliefs? Write them down. Like in here, is money the root of all evil? Do you think that money is evil? Because all your ideas about money, your negative ideas, your beliefs about money have been ingrained into you. And it's not really true. If you say this, oh, I'm so sick, I just don't have enough money. I just can't seem to get enough money. I'm always without money. Okay, so if we change, because money is energy, and what if you changed that word and you went like this, oh, I just don't seem to have enough energy. Oh, you know, I just can't seem to get all my energy into the bank. So when you change the word of money and you change it to the word energy, it puts on a different slant, doesn't it? So work with that idea of when you're saying to myself, oh, I hate money. You know, look at the energy in your bank account, stare it in the face. You know, get brave now, stare it in the face, check it out, look at it and go, right, I don't seem to have enough energy. Right, how can I get more energy? And work with it, because money is an energy. What are you doing? And what are you doing in the world of cause and effect, the law of attraction? What are you not attracting into your life? And it's very simple, really. It's a very simple process, that because we like to complicate things, we tend to think in a complicated way. So start with that idea. If you write all the things, the beliefs you have about money, and then change that word money into energy and see what happens then. See if there's an aha moment. Okay, my darlings, that is it for now. I'm so grateful for all of you who've hopped on. I really do hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, meditation has power. It has the potential to transform your life. And write down your things about money. If you want a personal reading with me, by all means, I've got a 1 hour special, but I'm only going to send it to you on a private message, not here in the open world. And remember, I have a YouTube channel, and I keep forgetting to put it in the box. But if you want my YouTube channel link, please even message me and I'll send it to you. And you can have a look at it. And I put all my videos up there, all my lives, everything that I do goes onto YouTube, and so you can check it out there. Okay, and it's Wanda_wisdom, but just PM me, hi Wanda, can you send your YouTube link? And I'll be happy to do that for you. And all you need to do is go into it, find it, subscribe, and hit the notifications button, because every time I upload, then you will get my recordings at every moment. Guys, have a beautiful weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Monday being a wonderful start of the week. Again, we don't even have to think about start of the weeks. Every day's a new beginning, isn't it? Really. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.